we doing? For real, what are we doing? How I make it to the gym today, I do not know, but I will. Running. Level 8 running. This is running encumbered. I run faster than you can while encumbered. Let's see. This crate. Disco. 69 diamonds. That's what's up. Diamonds are forever, too. Actually, I want. See how many diamonds I have now? Still 69. Now I have a bunch of thread. Same tip. I don't know that I have a scrap electronics. Where are the tarps and garbage bags, and why can I never find them? For real, I can never find. It's weird how like some stuff you find. There we are. All the time when you're looking, and then some things you find never. Shovels like back here. I swear all these oranges are improving my memory. Been eating hella oranges, like pounds of oranges. And I think my stomach's just about over it. Should be a lamp there. If I ever find another lamp, let's go on over here. That doesn't let a lot of light in now, does it? Oh, club hammer, electric guitar. Light bulbs. Both of those lights out there must be out. Did I put lamps out here? Yeah. Why will it not let you fully... Oh, big spiffo sometimes. I guess we can go to bed now. It's 4 a.m. Maybe it'd be easier if I do one thing at a time out the truck. Not like one thing at a time, but garbage, actually, these don't need to be garbage. Neither did that sponge, really. Did I already delete the sponge? Can we listen to Ashton Martin say, should have been back for the right time? Sorry. Starting life, I can't let it go. Ooh. I used to be a cop, now I act like a rapper and drug dealer. Gross. Lickety liar. I'll take these megaphones for sure. I'll take these hand drills because I'm gonna throw them away. On this flashing tool, these hand drills. I think there were 12 of them. Could I only get 2? What else? Let's see. You stupid bitch. There's a gate. Gwen. Girl. Metal pile. Maybe that's where gold and silver fragments should go, but I like to hoard my gold and silver like a Lord of the Rings dragon. Megaphoneskis. Oh, can I never get the other one? Is it trapped? I know how to make disappear. Do I still have a light bulb on me? Kitchen tongs we can get away with putting in this drawer because it's a kitchen item, even though it's for blacksmithing. I might make another sledgehammer again just to do the guide, but I almost want to record guide. Still running. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash. Actually, I don't think I have one of these. Probably wrong. Let's see what despawns. Just not a working pump. See if these despawn. No? so I do have like 5 of them. Spawn? No. Oh, I'm certain there's one somewhere else. It's whatever. It's on the roof. What's in the roof? What's on the roof? What did I put in that roof? I know those are. What are these? These bowls? Metal. It goes in the metal pile. Yes, you can slip them. You can fall over those if you're running. Almost did it once too. Sheet metal snips, maybe, please? I don't have any of these yet. Gonna despawn? No despawning. Interesting. Like dying of thirst. Oh, I don't want to stand here and make salads. It's gonna happen though. I had 6 pair of kitchen tongs. I didn't know that. It's garlic powder, hot sauce, soy sauce. It should all be over here for salad making. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't fall over that one time I was rushing. I just got lucky, I guess. Very lucky person. Where's that big hook at? morale. Is for some reason a pharmaceutical item. Tire pumps for like here. Thing next to the other stuff, but not. Welding. Torches are like here. I think I hear a zombie. Put soda, put away. Quattro. Also not despawning. What? What? What a glitch. Hi viewer. I appreciate your presence. Not a real exciting stream. I'm just moving stuff. Filling up the warehouse. Running around the base. You left. Very well. Nice. Garbage. Be gone with you. Be gone. Let me try something. Let me try a thing. See how much stuff we can carry. wonder if we see any zombs. Any zomboskies. Zombinis. Little zombage. Probably not. Why are you still laying there? I don't like the purple shirt. We'll take that for Kitten, since we'll probably never hear from her again. Ooh, why I'm here? One-handed shovel guy. So in a mailbox. I wonder if I can pick this thing up. Probably not, because it doesn't even register as a thing. Not even in thinghood. Shit. Run out of batteries. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Let's do wrenches first. know what? There's zombies around here not too long ago. I might not want to be just completely prone. Alright, trenches. Eight batteries. What? The light bulbs? Right, wrenches are in the bag. We'll do hammers next. Hey, what's up? Awesome. I'm streaming Zomboid right now. I'll look at it when I'm done. Happened to you last night? I mean, we were watching that thing about the flesh pit, and you just kind of disappeared. Oh, okay. I'm not? I didn't know that. My therapist canceled on me, which is amazing. That's good. Yeah. Your therapist never canceled an appointment before. Why do I have so many windows open? There we are. While it's going on. Not so much after it's over. And you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I did all that again. Again. Like, I told myself I would never do this shit again, and here we are, I did it again. Like, I'm out of money, I'm in love with some person that doesn't give a shit about me. spend a bunch of money and fall in love with people that I just met. I didn't know that that was like a common thing that happens to people until we did the boundaries thing, and it said like unhealthy boundaries. It was like falling in love with people you've just met or falling in love with the first person that reaches out to you. It's like, I do that. I actually read the list the other day. They're like I don't know, the inappropriate boundaries. There's a list of like appropriate and inappropriate boundaries. I never like thought about the other side of like a stranger falling in love with you. Like, I always just was obsessed with my part about it. And then when I stop and think about it for somebody else, like, it probably really sucks for them. Like, it's not fair. Like, they just met me. She's good. She had her butt squeezed yesterday. Aspirate, yeah. No. This is my old base. I'll show you the thing I've been building when I get there, though. I'm getting stuff from my old base to move to the new storage facility. Bree says that her old FP, like if they ruled the world, that there would be no society. I was like, that's one of the more interesting things I've heard before. Bree's had a crazy ass life. No one really bothered raising her. Like, her parents never like taught her how to be an adult or anything. I was like considered an adult when I was like 14. I was considered as and treated like an adult. No, it was not. When your parents sit you down and explain to you that you have to lie during the DARE program, it's a problem. You can't talk about anything. It's funny, I had a high school teacher once that was like when they had a conference with my mom, she was like, I think he might be using marijuana. And my mom was like, you think? I was like, Mom, that's not how you're supposed to respond to that question. You think? I was a bad kid. I was angry. I was very angry. He was Braden was a horrible kid. Shit the bed all the time. Yeah. And to the point where I'm like no longer physically attracted to my FP. Well, she's I'll let herself go. Giselle's an interesting name to pick. I was talking to somebody about my friend. I was like, you know this person, Isabella? She's like, I'm trans. I know about 25 Isabellas. Right? I didn't think it was a common one, but apparently it's very common. A lot of Lilies. Never any like Gertrudes or like Mildred. Yeah, I'm Mildred. Nice to meet you. Constance isn't bad. I kind of like that. Yep, just moving my stuff. One base to another. Oh, here, you want to see the storage shed? Okay. I probably would have fucked things up another way. Just not a normal, decent person. So last time you talked to Darth? I talked to him in like 3 days. I sent him a friend request and sent him some videos and stuff, and there's been no response. I think he might have said something about he was going to a work conference or something. I feel like that might have been said. I haven't heard from Kitten in over 24 hours. They gave her 2 weeks, yeah, like more than a month ago, like 6 weeks ago. Yeah, there's no way we'll ever know, except we won't hear from her for a while, and then I'll start searching for obituaries. I know her full name. She has a very unique name. There's not going to be anyone else with her name that's on any obituary anywhere. I don't know what facility she's in. I know what state she's in. Yeah, I know the state. She's in Tennessee. I know that. So that means that at least I can narrow that down, you know. Sucks. No. Zoe might. I don't think. I don't think she's coming back. I don't think she's coming back. That's true. I am a pessimist. I think my child stayed up all night last night. Because it's 10 o'clock. I think my child stayed up all night last night. He's really good about putting himself to bed on the weekends. Well, he doesn't have camp today, but he's really good about putting himself to bed. And I woke up, I gave him his pill at like 8. I woke him up and gave him his pill. And he's still asleep. He's a great kid. He's the best. I am extraordinarily fortunate. That is true. I think I might have forgotten to sleep again. Yeah. Biblically accurate angels are terrifying. AI tries to draw them as angels, like angels. I'm like, stop it. You know better. You know what I'm going for. The ones with all the eyes, the like blob with like 1,000 eyes or some shit. Mm-hmm. I've sent him messages. He's not going to respond. He's doing something or he's somewhere or something. He would have at the very least responded to my friend, accepted my friend request. And he hasn't done that. So I'm assuming he just Hasn't been on Discord. I think he might have said something about some kind of conference or something. I halfway remember that. Yeah, wealthy, one of the I think the wealthiest in the world. That's why I forget who said the quote, but a society can be judged by how the best off treat the worst off. And if that's the case, then we're just fucked. Like he could solve homelessness in the country. Well, he's not even American. He's not American, but probably South. I don't know about all countries, but probably actually. World hunger's largely a distribution situation. I don't. It's not. It's not necessarily money that makes it not feasible. It's transport. It's transporting the goods. Transporting the food where it's grown to where it's needed is very difficult. Should. No, I agree with that one. We should give no foreign aid. Until we figure our own shit out, we shouldn't give foreign aid. We shouldn't be in other countries doing things when we ourselves are in a mess. It's unfortunate. We don't have the money. It's not anyone it's not any particular program. It's international aid as a whole. We're not in a position to try and influence the world, in my opinion. Why is that our job? To keep them alive. Why is it our job to keep them alive? We have our own children that are dying. Look up the numbers of Americans that are dying. But we could do a much better job were we not sending federal aid to other nations. What country are you talking about? Africa's not a country. We have 7 years left of Social Security. If it's not fixed, Social Security recipients are looking at a 30% reduction in benefits across the board. 7 years. No, like it's going to be empty. Like the money, there's only 7 years of money left for old age retirement. Disability is different. That fund's actually doing really well. The only problem there is that I think that at some point they will take from that fund to rectify the other. The Social Security problem is also fairly easily solved. Right now, you only pay Social Security tax on the first like $130,000 you make. So if someone makes $10 million, they're only paying into the system for 130,000 of it. Change that rule, and that fixes about 80% of the shortfall. But I'm saying our debt payments are massive, and some of the money that we're borrowing from other people we're giving to other countries. It doesn't make any sense. We're not in a position right now to be the leaders of the world, or probably ever again. Mm. Ain't gonna be Gavin Newsom. I know that. I know Gavin Newsom ain't fixing the country. But he'll give lots of foreign aid. Then let lots and lots of illegal immigrants stay. That'll happen for sure. It's not true. Andy Beshears can win a national election. I mean, he could get 8 years. It generally switches. No matter what happens, it's going to be better. We're literally in the administration of the least popular president in the history of America. Well, something tells me we won't have another decision that saves 9 again. Court packing is very dangerous. There's nothing stopping anyone from making 300 Supreme Court justices. Well, we don't want to do it because the next people will do it, and then after then they'll do it, and then after that they'll do it, and it'll get to a point to where it'll be even more polarization because everyone will have a Supreme Court in their favor. What? I disagree with that. I feel like it's a really good reason not to do it. Because of retaliation? Well, that's how the Supreme Court's designed to work, though. I think we need to pack the court, but I'm afraid at what happens after we do. It's going to be necessary for any kind of blue policy to be enacted. But we've been here before. The last time they only had to threaten to do it, and it worked. Roosevelt was about to do it because they kept ruling all of his New Deal stuff as as unconstitutional. And he was like, look, if this keeps happening, I'm going to pack the court. It would have made it so every justice over 70 that's been serving so many years would have to retire. Well, that allows the sitting president to pick like 4 or 5 people. We're just going to have a very conservative Supreme Court for the next 30 years. 30 or 40 years. Because the court's relatively young. As far as like the age of the justices. What? We're certainly in America. Yeah, as much as I can. America's great if you can afford it. What happened? Son of a bitch. Sweet, I got a mailbox. You know what, I'm gonna turn around. I did this the other day. I turned around because my phone was dying. I was like, oh, we'll go anyway. We'll be fine. And then I got to like a certain point. It was at like 9%. And I was like, I gotta make an executive decision here. Like, we're turning back around. I'm charging my phone. We'll go in an hour. I just get worried about it because if I don't take Potato to get her glands expressed or whatever, aspirated or whatever they do, then she'll get another cyst and it'll cost me $1,400. So it's like important that I have that done every 4 weeks. Yep. I wanted to do it every 3 weeks. The vet said wait for. It's free. Well, she's not a vet. She's a groomer. I'm sure the vet will come to me. I'd have to pay him like $600. What? Anal glands? Yeah. They also need to cut her ear hairs this time because she got an ear infection because her ears got clogged with hair. And be like, hey. Yeah, she had like a ball of hair like stuck in her ear canal, and they had to like grab it with forceps and like twist it, kind of like spaghetti, and pull it out. She really didn't like it. And then they stuck this big thing down her ear and put some kind of medication. And she's still like digging at her ear. Sometimes. And it's just like I can't afford to keep going to the vet like that. I don't have the money. I shouldn't have a dog. I never bought a dog. Never at any point was I like, hey, I should have a dog. I was actually several times like, we should not do this. This is terrible. We had two. She did it twice. We had another dog that we had to get rid of that I was like super attached to and got really, really upset about. That dog came from a conversation. I was about to go to work, and it was, hey, we should get a dog. So we have a dog. We can't take care of ourselves. We're definitely not getting another dog. I go to work. I come home. There's this thing in the middle of the floor, and I'm like, did you buy a rabbit or something? She's like, oh, that's another dog. Oh, fantastic. I'll be the one that has to clean this mess up. It's kind of cute. Noah actually gives a fuck about Potato now. He'll stop and like pet her. He's never really cared. Noah, my child. I just dox the shit out of myself. Do that a lot. No, it's, well, yeah, it is. And birthday. Yeah. It's that for everything. It's not just Discord. That's my everything. Bree once told me to mark my territory. It's the craziest thing anyone's ever said to me. You know what I mean? Girls have said lots of crazy stuff before in that situation, but never that. I had to hold back laughter. No. Okay. Not urine. Where'd the mailbox go? Did the mailbox despawn? Nope, mailbox did not despawn. I can't put this somewhere. Okay. Just saying that people say crazy things to each other in bed, and that's by far the craziest thing that anyone's ever said to me. Is that not funny? It's funny. I had to hold back laughter. What would you do if someone said that to you? You would laugh. I don't know about the worst, but definitely the craziest for me, for sure. I've had horrible experiences. Ooh. We need to make a gas station run. Gasoline for the generator. Fuel run. Son of a bitch. I need to drink water before I die. And there's more chicken eggs. We have like endless food. Oops. More gas cans. I have a terrible song stuck in my head. Ashton. I think the name of it's Ashton Martin Music. It's a Rick Ross song. This has been on the whole time. Oh my god. Get some gas for it too. Jesus. It's been on for like a week. Accidentally left the truck on for a week. Yeah, it's like almost out of gas. What? 12 gauge shotgun? The hell? The truck. Gotcha. Shit. I didn't count on this. Shit, it's fucking full too. God damn it. Whatever, guess I'm carrying it. I'll be back. I left that generator on. I cannot forget that. I would hate to die in a car wreck after all of this. About 15 months. My record before that was 9.5. I'm okay at the game now. Oh yeah, I forgot something else I was gonna do. should turn that generator off. Ashton Martin music. It's a terrible song. Ugh, shoulda came back for you. I think Drake's in it as well. Oh, all these are full? Well, I'm dumb. Annoying. I think so. They annoy the shit out of me. Well, they're not in distress. The distress sounds are awful. Just wicked annoying. I think they're glitched and they're not gonna reproduce ever. Which kinda sucks. I despawned them in. Or I'm sorry, spawned them. Spawned them in with debug. After 8 months, all of the new farm animals that you discover are dead. And it's stupid. The ones you've already discovered stay alive. But the ones you meet after that are dead. And it's really dumb. Getting animals is difficult. You have to either find an animal trailer or lead them across or lead them around with a rope. So you can technically go long distances with an animal on a rope, but you're super prone when you do it. Like, you need to make sure there are no zombies. Sometimes I just want to jump off the top of this building and die. Is that weird? Yeah, I have 4, I don't know, just to like, just end it all. And to be very anticlimactic about it, like, she conquers the apocalypse, but it's just too much for her to live in a world by herself, so she jumps off the top of the house she built. Yeah. Just kidding. I'll die to a update long before that happens. I'm due for death via update. This save has survived 2 or 3 updates. Shit, do I have to have the shovel equipped to do this? Probably. I bet I do. Yeah. The sheep are really supportive, though. They tell me that I'm not doing bad. They're very supportive sheep. Oh, for fuck's sake, where are the shovels? I gotta go install our mailbox. And fire hydrant. I don't know, I just think it's funny to give us a mailbox. You could get on Amazon and order one right now. Yeah. I bought my FP $1,000 in magic cards and a computer. No, I bought her that. I bought her that. I spent that. Last time I was hypomanic. I got her $1,000 worth of magic cards and a computer. You're 37. You're not like an elder, though. No, I mean, I know lots of like, I don't know. I know of lots of like much older trans women, like in their 50s. There's a slur that they refer to them by. Troon. No, it's a really mean slur. It's specifically aimed at older women who never had the chance to biologically transition. Yeah, it's a very offensive term. It's funny, like Bree was like, I can't believe you spent all that money on Anna, blah blah blah. I was like, dude, makes you feel any better. I've spent way more money on you. Well, that I haven't spent that much. A couple grand. And Bree was living at a bus stop in Portland when I got her ticket. I know. I was like, you can't do that. You can't live there like that. She's like, well, what am I gonna do? It's like, God damn it. She was here for like 7 weeks, and then she went to Zoe's for a couple months and like came back for a week or two, and then she went to Zoe's again and she just never came back. She just kind of told Zoe like, I'm staying here now. I don't, it makes me upset sometimes. Zoe's very easily manipulated. I think sometimes, maybe not consciously either. When I wrote her that letter, I bitched about it to her. It's like, you totaled her car. Like, she'd lived there for 10 years and you got her evicted in 8 months. Like, come the fuck on. She doesn't see it that way. Zoe had lived there for like 8 or 9 years, 10 years. And then in like 8 months, they got evicted. They justify it by saying like, oh no, it was because of our pets. They got everybody with pets out of the building. Which is not. Ooh, a zombie! Is that a survivor zombie? Are you a bank robber zombie? Where did you come from, zombie? Where are you going? That was a prison escapee. Hey, rope. Last thing I need is another duffel bag. Okay, a zombie. My child is awake. Take him where? I really am. Not today, no. Alright, let's take nightsticks. Good morning. Bolt cutters. Yep, my shadow ban's still in full force. Full effect. What do you mean? Oh. But I don't, like, the only reason I like streaming on YouTube is because there's a community that I'm a part of. Like, I can never make money or anything, so it doesn't matter. I just like, it's nice to be watched. There are at least some people who have watched every... Hello? Oh. I thought that was Kitten. Meh. I wonder why people that, like, are very private are okay with telling me things that are not private. I think I've just, like, turned into a good listener. Like, Point Man's super private. And so is Kitten, and, like, I know what they both look like. I was really surprised that Point Man sent me a picture of him. He's just a very, like, private, non-doxy person. He trusts me. Like a stormtrooper. Like, Zoe was asking Point Man the other day, she's like, so when are you gonna show us how you look? And he was like, never. I was like, yeah, he's a black guy. I mean, he's not really, but it's just what it said. He sounds incredibly Caucasian. He's one of the whitest people I've ever met. Grew up very Catholic. Yay, Catholicism. I never thought that I'd make it this far. Cleveland, Ohio. Ugh, these people, they're like, yeah, we'll be by your house between 11 and 3. It's like, well, I can't promise I'll be there, but okay. It's my home nurse. I have several. 3? I have 3. I also have 3 case managers, and they coordinate not at all. I have one through Aetna, I have one through Jobs and Family Services, and I have one through the place where I do my behavioral health care. I got 6 garden forks. I should go stab people with those. The garden fork's kind of badass. It's a pitchfork. Kill zombies with a pitchfork.
My 7,751st kill. Wait, why are these spears on the ground? On ground, in truck. In truck. You're destroying the world. Uses as much electricity as 1,000 microwaves left on for 1,000 years. Have the crazy, like, they hear these numbers about AI and they just assume that that's an LLM, and that's like not what the data centers are for, really. Like, they're not for ChatGPT and Gemini. They're for industrial and commercial AI uses. Yeah. A very small percent of that is LLMs. LLMs take up much less resources than people generally think they do. I'm not saying it's none. It's just not people will be like, oh, using a single interaction on ChatGPT uses a bagillion drops of water. And be like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about at all. Someone quoted you a number one time in a conversation and you're like, yeah, most of it is for commercial and industrial AI, like companies' AI tools and shit. Like, that's what data centers get used for. Mostly. I mean, they do power LLMs. It's just a tiny fraction of what they do. I'm not sure if it's a negligible fraction, but it's certainly a fraction. I'm not saying they don't take up any resources, they do. But a single, like, ChatGPT interaction is like, I think the same as using a microwave for like 3 seconds or something like that. Like, it takes up the same amount of electricity. Might be less than 3 seconds. Also, microwaves don't take up that much electricity. It's a bad benchmark. Oh, it does. You're using millions of gallons of water. No, I'm not. Local companies are. And you're paying for it in your electric bill. Like, I'm not saying it's innocent. But their claims are generally greatly exaggerated. You can show them numbers and tell them that they're wrong, and they'll still be like, no, I'm like, alright, we're done here. I'm about to do something daring. Hiding method available. Guess I'm not. Hiding method available. My lighter despawn. tired enough to sleep. 4 a.m. though. How'd that happen? Further glitches. I was very tired a moment ago. Maybe it counted. No, AI video takes up some resources. OpenAI was paying $15 million a day for Sora 2. Keep it operational. They had a huge deal with Disney in the works too, and it just was costing them too much money. And Gemini's changed up. I don't think I like the new Gemini. I might go back to OpenAI. I don't like the new Gemini at all. It's much slower and it gives not specific answers sometimes. It'll know the information that you want and it'll try and give you different information. Like, I had to struggle last night to find the salaries from their home pro teams of all of the players on the World Cup game. And it knew, like, it was trying to give me, like, the salaries they're paid weekly for the World Cup team, and I'm just like, you know what I mean. I've used Claude once, and I had, like, 3 or 4 interactions, and it was like, oh, you used too much Claude. I don't use Claude because I can't. I'm talking about detailed things in Project Zomboid and shit. Like, how do I make a sledgehammer? How many stone bricks do I need to make a fire pit? Questions like this. ChatGPT used to be good at them, or Gemini, I mean. Like, I ran them side by side for a month before I switched, and Gemini was great, and then as soon as I did, they changed. Hi, Darth. Yeah, we miss you. I sent you videos and stuff. A second to watch them. About, like, sleep states, and then the other one's about the backrooms. I think you will enjoy them. What's up? Just depressed, or did something happen? Very sorry you're struggling. All I can offer is an ear. If you ever want to talk about anything more than, well, I've been told I'm a good listener. It's not always the case. I used to not care about people at all. I mean, I was raised by a narcissist and kind of a sociopath. Brother's sociopath. Erwin? No. I don't know about psychopath, but I know that my father has had a formal narcissistic personality disorder diagnosis, and my brother had a legit antisocial personality disorder. Um, they're not related. It's my stepbrother and my father. But that's who I was raised by. So it took me a long time to realize that people are more than just tools to get what you want. They're people. They're like a holistic thing. And I just didn't think that way for a lot of my life. Really, until I had a child. I was kind of a shit person. Take his ass up soon. There's a term for this. It's like when you think about your life, like what age you perceive yourself to be while you're thinking about it. I forget the name of this phenomenon, but it's a thing. Oh, hi Zoe, how are you? We're just moving stuff around. Clearing out base. Old base. Moving it to new base. I have so much shit. I've started throwing a lot of it away. Oh, the despawn thing started happening. The thing that happened with Les, but it's not everything. It's just some things. It's some items in some containers sometimes. I know when it first happened, I was like, no. It seems to only be things I don't need. Like, I think the game just doesn't like that many things being stored together. Because that was kind of the case with Les, too. Like, all that food was packaged together. Not packaged. You know what I mean. We'll use my upstairs closets as the light bulb and electricity. What are you saying, Zoe? A great night. That's good. Oh. What was so great about it? Oh. That'll do it. How to spiffo properly? Ugh, it pisses me off so much. To the storage facility. Most of these crates are full. Zoe, I built more crates in storage. And all of these are almost full. What's 38 times 3? Whatever 38 times 3 is, that's how many crates are in here. 148 crates that are, and they're mostly full. 114. Still, it's a lot of fucking crates. And I'm gonna have to do it on the roof as well. I will never ever loot goblin like this again. I've learned my lesson. This shed has taught me my lesson. I don't need all this shit. Ah! Hey Zoe. The sheep are being incredibly supportive. They said I wasn't doing bad. Not bad. Oh, my playtime is over. Thank you everybody on YouTube for watching. I really appreciate it. You have a fantastic day. I'll probably be back on later. Bye.